All right, let's get into it. Should a kid's first birthday party be for the mom? A writer for... Okay, Mom. All right, a writer for Scary Mommy says when her son turned 1, she threw herself a party at a bar to celebrate giving birth. She says she wanted to acknowledge all of the work she did to learn how to be a mother. And the moms are clearly on side. What do you guys think about this?
I love this story. I love that you're already on my side, audience. You're not just beautiful people, you're smart too. No, listen, in all seriousness, when we had Marqueza's first birthday party, it was gonna be cute, but we know they never remember. They'll see it in a picture. They have no clue what's actually happening. We had a little cowboy theme at the farm because I was living with my parents at the time. Like, I can't even recognize her. Do you think they remember the cake smash? No, they don't remember the cake smash. They remember none of it. But you know what? I will say it was also a party for me unofficially because I was like, look, Mom, I kept another human alive for 12 whole months. Please celebrate me. And it was such a challenging time. It is for most moms. I haven't yet met a mom who's like, oh, this is such a snap. I went through it, and I was pregnant when we started the show, surprised all the ladies when I was 12 weeks pregnant, season 1 of The Social. We're now on season 11. So balancing a new show, balancing a new baby, I deserve a gold medal, actually, to be honest. But what I didn't have a party just for Marqueza. I mean, listen, celebrate it so you have the photos, because, like, the gram needs it, quite frankly. But also, secondly, I did go out with my girlfriends not long after I had Marqueza. And we went out to a club. It was The Weeknd and Drake throwing a show. And I'm like, we are there. And they're like, aren't you breastfeeding? I'm like, I'm pumping. Let's go. And you know why I did that? I needed to do 2 things. I needed to reconnect and sort of get my bearings because I was in a deep, dark hole. But I also needed to give myself the space to mourn the person that I was leaving behind. And that's okay. I was never gonna know that person before Marqueza ever again. And that was sad because I was a lot of fun back then. And I think it was okay for me to say, this is my new chapter, say goodbye to the last one, welcome the new one, and let's party.
I'm here for how you did it. How you did it, that there was a birthday, and there was a day for you. Because listen, we can have 2 things. We can have 2 things. I think that there are 364 other days in a year other than your kid's birthday to celebrate you. I'm a mom of 3. I get it. I lost myself after my boys were born. After both of them, I had severe postpartum anxiety, a lot of tough thoughts. And there were moments where I didn't know if I was gonna make it. And it did, and I celebrated that, but not on their birthday. Come on, they get a day too. They get a day.
But what about just before? Like they're a blob basically for the first 3 years.
It doesn't matter.
You could put a birthday party together. I mean, I would make it as easy as possible. Take photos of it and say that this was taken on your birthday. It doesn't have to be, right? You can fake that stuff. They don't know.
You know what I think? You can be a mom and you can be you. You can do both things, and you can celebrate both things. And I think it sets a weird kind of precedent to say, hey, you don't matter enough to have your own birthday party. I'm not gonna do that, I'm gonna celebrate me. I think that's a little odd to make that choice, because to be a good mom, you are equal parts there for them, and they're in that moment and celebrating every single ounce of who they are, and then also turning back and saying, wait a second, I'm me too. And that's the best kind of mom, is a mom who can do that. And it's not easy. God, it's taken me, my oldest is 9 this year. It has taken me probably until the last year where I figured out who I am outside of them, but it's worth working on. You also need to, just throwing it out there, you can't just celebrate the first year. You gotta celebrate surviving toddlerhood, surviving puberty, surviving teenage period, surviving empty nesters.
There's a lot more to go.
Right? There are a lot of moments to survive, but not on their birthday. Do it on a different
Another day. Yeah. Well, I grew up differently. I grew up in a time, and maybe people in here will identify. Birthday parties in our family always turned into adult parties. Like the party started around 3, 4, and there's Alvin and the Chipmunks on the record player. There was cake and fun stuff, and then as the sun went down, the parents came out. The alcohol was being poured. Kids were ushered off to the side, and then it became an adult party, and that's the way I grew up. So it's like, this to me sounds normal. This is just like, yeah, top half of the day for you guys. Rum cake comes out later in the evening. But yeah, you know, whatever you gotta do. But I love that you shared that.
I'm here for that kind of party.
Yeah, we do both. Everybody's happy. I get a party, you get a party, everybody parties.
Yeah, amazing.
Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.